Hi, everybody, and welcome back. This is Shira Adler. I'm very, very thrilled and delighted to reintroduce you to Mari Tierney, the founder and quantum celebrant, responsible for bringing this world new alchemy. Forgive my throat. I've been doing a lot of talking today. The good news is Mari is doing all the heavy lifting as usual here. This is a very short series. We're going to really jump right into it. It's called the Forgiveness Release. It's one of the tools that Mari received in answering as to how best to bring us all beyond the either or duality, part of the new clarity, part of the new alchemy system. If you are unfamiliar or this is your first time watching, please go back and find us either on Telegram at New Alchemy or on my YouTube channel at Synergy Show. And you can watch all of the earlier videos that explain a little more about New Alchemy, the new clarity tool. And now this is the Forgiveness Release. We are doing this daily, very short exercise with a different topic every single day. Today is self and shadow self. Mari can explain more, and away we go.
Thank you, Shira. Yeah, there's a whole on Shira's channel and on a project, both quantum forgiveness and understanding forgiveness at quantum level as a quantum mechanic. And there, forgiveness really is simply about the self and freeing ourselves. Forgiveness has nothing to do with anyone else. Increasingly, especially as we continue to remember that we're children of the divine, that we are creator beings, and that we work within a realm of free will and reliable and unconditional love and support. Today, whatever forgiveness means for you, I would simply love to offer you this clarity. Forgiveness doesn't make an experience right or wrong. Because of what experience feels like when we hold on to it, it's unforgiven, if you will. We simply imprison ourselves with that feeling, with that energy, with that perspective. So forgiveness really is about self-freeing. One of the keys to true forgiveness, in my opinion, that we keep missing in the forgiveness process is to also forgive ourselves. Forgive ourselves for even having alignment for something unwanted. Okay? Because we, again, as we continue to really recall, remember, awaken, and enlighten to that our creators, children's creation, and children, creators, know have our role in what we experience. So the key, deep key, linchpin key, true forgiveness, all dimensions, is to also include ourselves in it. Okay? Many people are just forgiving external or forgiving others and forgetting to include themselves. So we're going to start with self today. This is a 14-day series. It is a forgiveness event that is building and growing, learning how to not only unconditionalize, if you will, uncondition your capacity to love, but also to have an expanding, whole-dimensional forgiveness effect. Because for something to change, it must be forgiven. And why forgiveness has been taught in all bodies of wisdom and knowledge as a vital tool for a blooming and blessed existence. So today, we're going to keep this series very simple as far as the recorded process. There's more information to some of the things that we say, and even to understanding the full intent of this series in the videos that Shira mentioned on her channel, and there's also additional workshops available on Find a Project as well. So with the help and the beautiful assistance of Shira and also Shira and her group, there's a great deal of content now available to anyone who wishes to look, and a number of techniques and processes for truly moving your experience, yourself, your life, and involving it, making it ready vibrationally, making it ready energetically, creating healing for the heart, to have the capacity to experience so much of the ideal world that we're all longing for and wishing to be a part of and creating. So it starts with self, and that's where we're starting today. So in this process, you're experiencing. I'm going to read all the experience so I can just kind of give a guided experience. And we're going to do it twice today. Should we do it twice or should we just do them both at the same time? What do you Shira?
I think at the same time with one share for each.
Okay.
That's how I saw it. But
Yeah, that's how I originally saw it. And then I was a little bit curious what might be exist. Okay, so you just want to take a breath. All you really need is your willingness to experience forgiveness in ways that, in new and delicious ways, really. And just allow yourself to go with the instructions of this forgiveness release. For this one and this subject today, we have 14 days. It's going to be a building and expanding dynamic of forgiveness in different subjects. But we're going to reveal them each day so we can just be fresh and present. Today's self and shadow self for those, whatever that might look like to you. And so you're going to go ahead as soon as we begin, and you're going to allow 2 chairs. You can close your eyes for this process or keep them open, however works for you. And in your mind's eye, in your inner realms, ability to see, you're going to put 2 chairs, and you're going to put yourself and your shadow self each one in a chair across from you for this process. All right, so here we go. In your mind's eye, place yourself and your shadow self across from you. Speak out loud, and you can follow right after me if you like. Repeat right after me. I'm going to speak it out loud because it's going to give vibrational manifestation. You're going to now speak to yourself and your shadow self across from you. Follow after me. Please forgive me for anything I have done to hurt you at any time. Please release me of any debt that I owe you from any time. I forgive you for having done anything to hurt me at any time. I release you of any debt that you owe me anytime. I want to be at peace with myself in this relationship. I forgive myself for having done anything to hurt you, me, or this relationship. Imagine yourself in a bubble of light. Imagine the self across from you and the shadow self across from you in their bubbles of light. On your inhale breath, fill up your bubble with divine love. And exhale your breath to yourself across from you and your shadow self across from you. Allow them to inhale your breath of divine love and exhale it back to you. Cycle this breath, this breathing of divine love between you and yourself across from you and you and your shadow self across from you 3 times. Breathing in divine love. Exhaling the breath to yourself across from you and your shadow self across from you. Allowing them to receive it. Breathe it in and exhale it back to you. A full cycle of forgiveness, exchange, and love. Minimum 3 times. Notice how they look. Are there any changes? Notice how you feel. Look deeply into their eyes. Allow the forgiveness and the debt forgiveness, energetic, emotional, ultimate debt forgiveness of any experiences heretofore. Namaste with the other person, with yourself. Namaste to your shadow self. And release it all with love, allowing all that should be past to be resolved to the past. And open pure love presence, being, heart, and wisdom moving forward. And for this particular process, we're doing it uniquely. Now allow yourself and your shadow self to merge. Let them take in one big breath of love in their bubble. And allow them to merge. And with that, go ahead and release them in their merged form of forgiveness and divine love. Go ahead and release the bubble of light that you are in. And now we will close. Simply follow after me. It is done, plus, plus, plus. It is all done, plus, plus, plus. Self-moved, self-id, self-be, plus, plus, plus. And with that, that is our day one.
Oof. That's some good
Happy
stuff
to stay
there.
on for a little bit and answer, and speak or share if anyone would like to. And otherwise, Shira and I will be here in presence until you're ready to disconnect. If you want to just be here for a moment.
Just want to share that I really enjoyed that moment. Really feeling that way is almost like that process is kind of magical to me, because it's broken down the exchange, which builds up a trust relationship as well, in a way, in that process, in my mind's eye. It's like, and hence the 3 minimum. The 3 is a wonderful number, but thank you for sharing that. I'm going to put it to great use. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. I recognize your voice. So beautiful to have your presence here with us.
I think we will also be posting a written version of this, so that once Mari leads us through the 14 days, you'll have this at your disposal. The more you use it, it's a muscle you exercise, the easier it will become. And it'll be a tool that we can use for everything, all the time, everywhere, all at once.
Exactly. You can use it as many times in a day as you want. I've had some people just dive in and just pull up experience after experience and be willing to run it through. We are going to be doing this particular event and learning how to invoke forgiveness and self-forgiveness with subjects beyond another person.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very honored and delighted to bring this to you with Shira, because it's a very potent idea and one that I feel we could use more understanding of how to do.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So should we say tomorrow's subject, or we want to wait till the actual live stream?
Go ahead and plant the seed. Why don't you? It's remarkable. She is building up, everyone. This is an extraordinary progression, starting again today with self and shadow self. Once you hear every single day, it's just going to keep expanding in a way that will make more than make sense. It just is the most magnificent series. It's so short, it's accessible, it's significant, it's timely, it's in the now. So what do we have for tomorrow?
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
Thanks, Sarah.
My love is with you.
Thank you.
Bye, sweetheart. I know that voice anywhere.
Yes. Tomorrow we're going to be working with body and heart at the same time. And it's such a beautiful experience. That's all I have to say. So tomorrow, our next subject is body and heart. We're going to be working in that Trinity dynamic. And here we go. So